Hey guys, it's the Fatman Golik here from the Penn State men's hockey media room here at the Pegula Ice Arena to recap the 4-2 victory tonight over Stonehill that gives Penn State a 7-1 record going into Big Ten play. There was a lot tonight to go through. Hopefully you read my recap on Nittany Sports now here. Gavin McKenna had another multi-point night, scored a beauty on the power play in the second period. We're starting to see glimpses of him getting acclimated to playing athletes that are 4 or 5 years older than him, and that's a big deal. This week there will be a column on Nittany Sports now on me assessing where McKenna is right now. It's easy to get lost in the sauce about a player who has the expectations of being the number one overall pick in the 2026 NHL draft. But it's something to be 17 years old going against 22 and 23-year-olds. And he's really starting to pick it up. But it's going to go up another level as Big Ten play starts at Ohio State next week. Another thing that we're going to talk this week about, and what was a major thing, is Charlie Serrato. The line of Serrato, DeMarsico, and Wiebusch have been fantastic. Wiebusch leads the nation in goal scoring. Serrato's the leading point getter. But he had an amazing series. He won 30 of 39 faceoffs. That's almost a 77% percentage. That is crazy. Anything over 60% is considered exceptional. So you're going to see something this week about how Serrato's becoming much more of a two-way player and what the faceoffs means. I talked to Guy Godowski tonight about that. Check out some of that stuff on YouTube. There's plenty of columns going to be coming out on the materials going. Probably the last thing is, before I sign off here from the Pegula Ice Arena, is Penn State's discipline issues. You know, there's two things at hand here. There's the penalty component, and then it's how teams shoot. If you watch the Godowski presser, I pressed him on, Penn State entered tonight in the bottom 20. They were 18th from the bottom of shots allowed per game. They're surrendering nearly 33 a game. Godowski gave an answer. He probably wasn't ready for that sort of thing, but when you're giving up 33 shots a game, like he said, they're not all scoring chances, but you know what? Shots do lead to chances, so there's something there. Then there's the penalty component. I asked Shea Van Olm tonight, who got his first career goal. Congrats to Shea. He almost got the Gordie Howe hat trick that went awry. He had 2 penalties. He nearly got the triple minor tonight. One of the things he talked about was the different officiating, and you know what? There's probably something to it. The pace of game, the way it's done here, he highlighted that, so check that out here. So, as Penn State enters Big Ten play, there's going to be a lot of things that need to be addressed. There will be a column on that this week. Penn State goes to the Value City Arena in Columbus to face Ohio State Thursday or Friday. I will have hockey caps for all that. Make sure you check out your rink intel. We usually try to get that up on Thursdays whenever that goes up. And I will also be in Columbus for the Ohio State game. I will be reuniting with Joe Smeltzer, who I've missed dearly during these bye weeks. So check out Joe and the Fat Man early next week. You're probably going to get a potpourri of hockey, wrestling, and football this week. So don't miss. Signing off from Happy Valley, it is the Fat Man. Good night, Canada.